tequila, amigos, preserves you. If you don't believe me, there's Khalil, 95 years old. And his secret, one bottle of tequila a day. By the way, Khalil is your local guy. He's going to take care of you from now on. If you need to do anything, I'll be at the bar. Yeah.
Okay, amigos, listen. So welcome to the Tequila Tasting. My name is Shamil.
If not, you can go over there.
Okay, gracias.
These are ones with the worm inside. Many people say, it's tequila with the worm. Tequila, mezcal, you know, are two different things. So for me, the tequila, we need agaves, blue agaves, from 7 to 10 years. This is like 3 years old. So when the plant is 7 or 3 years old, from the middle of the plant, they start to have another part of the agave, the ones we call it el quiote. So when the plant have a quiote in the middle, and the flower is ready for me, the tequila. And then we take all the leaves out. Why? We don't need it. We need only the base, the center from the blue agave. We don't need the lips, the spiky lips. We don't have any use, but we have fiber. With the rest of the agave, the fibers and other factories make another thing. Hat, cheese, and bell. So we use all the blue agave. But let me show you the base. Look like piñas, pineapple, or pine. Mi casa, tu casa. Vámonos. Let's go to see it. This way, please. That's the line.
Ayan sila.
Come in, amigos, come in.
Ubusan na naman.
Hindi mo pinapakita.
Hawakan mo.
Come in, amigos, come in. Mi casa es tu casa. See, so now look like wine cups. Now, how many bottles, how many liters of tequilas can we take from one agave, from one piña? So you have idea? Any idea? No? Listen, here on this hacienda, this distillery, for every 10 kilos, every 22 pounds of agave, we make 1 liter of tequila. So we have agave piñas like 20 kilos, 40, 60, so can we make like 2, 4, or sometimes 6 liters of tequilas from one agave, from one pineapple. And amigos, we make the good tequilas. Here in Mexico, we have only 2 different types, good and bad. Good tequilas, when you buy bottles, you check on the label. If say 100% puro de agave, 100% pure of agave, or blue agave, amigos, it's good quality. If not, be careful. Because now in Mexico we have tequila mixto. Why we're going to mix the tequila? Because it's only 51% agave, but the other 49, who knows? They are sugar cane, colorants, chemics, and that's why the next day I think you have a big headache and hangover. So if you say 100%, it's good quality. The best. Do you know which one is the best? The best tequila in Mexico? Which one? But we have blanco, reposado, añejo. Which one is the best? The best tequila in Mexico is the one is free. No, the best is the ones that you like. That's why we're gonna give you one of each. This is the cooking area, and you can see we have the old fashioned, but we don't use anymore, so now it's only for show. The old fashioned, they cook the agaves like whole thing like this, and they cook it for 24 hours, sometimes for 36. Now, at The other side, you can see we have the autoclave, the autoclave. So we take like 10, 12 piñas like this size, and then we cut pieces, little pieces. We pull it up, we close, and then we add like 150 liters of water. Now, amigos, we cook the agaves on 8 hours. 8 hours by gas. Taste from the agave, when it's cooked, the taste is kind of like sweet potato. Now in Mexico, we have the agave nectar. You know what the agave nectar is? No? Kind of like syrup, like honey. This is the one we use to sweet coffee, tea, and the taste is very good. Diabetes people in Mexico, they love the agave nectar. It's excellent. But you know what? Here on this hacienda, when we make carnitas, you know about tacos, carnitas, pork, the agave nectar is the one we use to marinate pork. We add a couple pieces of orange, we keep it like 45 minutes, and then we fry the pork. We make tortillas, we add carnitas, guacamole, salsita, tequila, carnitas, tequila, and carnitas all day long. I'm hungry. Vamos, let's go to the other side. Just go around. Be careful. This is the second step. This is the crushing area. So you can see we have the old fashioned. So this is the ones we call it taona. Normally winners is like this big. It's too heavy, like 200 kilos. With some horse tanques, push the big wheeler all around, los amigos, so we separate the juice and the fibers. Now it's very easy. Why? Have electricity. So we have the electric machine. So now we take the agaves, we throw it here. Now, twice, 3 times, because we need all the juice, all the sugar from the blue agave. This liquid is too sweet. It's the ones we call it agua miel. You know agua miel? Agua?
Water.
And miel? Honey. So we have the honey water. So it's too sweet, so we need to ferment. We take the honey water, and then we have, this is the fermentation area. Old fashioned, you can buy right on the door. But we don't use anymore. Why? Many people start to find iguanas inside, rats inside. They say, oh, the taste is very different. I don't like it. No, it's much better. Okay, we use these containers. So now we take the honey water, we add yeast, regular yeast, they start to ferment, they start to make bubbles. When we have the white cup on the top, it's ready for me, the tequila. And then we have moscos, melazas from the blue agave. If you go into Mexico City, around Mexico City, we have another alcohol drink, the ones we call it pulque. You know about pulque? No? Look like milk, like a glass of milk, and it's like 4.5 value of alcohol, something like this. I don't like it because when I try pulque, I say taste is kind of like vinegar, alcohol, and I see like a little worms on the top. You have to eat the worm. I know how I brought it, but I don't like it. So, take the molasses, and then we have this in the last point. Distillation area. So now, we take the molasses and we boil for another 6 hours. On 6 hours, we have aromatization, alcohol's going up, pass for the filter. Serpentine is cool water, so we have a condensation, and then comes a little by little, and we have the first distillation. First distillation, I don't recommend you for drink because the agave produces 3 different alcohols, which is the ethanol, methanol, and acetone.
Oh.
Amigas, what happens if you drink your acetone, the one you used to make you blind, sick? Methanol you can use like gasoline for your car. Here in Mexico, this is the ones we call it raicilla. You know about raicilla? No? Moonshine? Or white line? This kind line? Amigas, what happens if you drink your acetone? Make you blind, sick, right? So we make another second distillation. So we distill twice, but on the second distillation, we can kill the methanol and acetone. People from Guadalajara buy the methanol and acetone to make another thing. So we take only the best, which is a silver tequila, tequila blanco. Second distillation, we have tequila blanco, but high proof, 120, sometimes for 180 proof. It's too strong. And you don't find bottles of tequilas in the liquor store, they won't have a 120 or 180. So then, amigos, we blend with the still water. Why? We need to reduce the volume of alcohol. The best tequila in Mexico, you can find like 70 proof, 76, 80, or 84 proof. I think in your country you have 40%, 80 proof, right? So blanco never is in the barrel. Remember, come from the second distillation and then go straight to the bottle. That's why it's clear. Reposado, only 6 months in the barrels. Añejo, 2 years in the barrels. We have extra añejo tequila, which is 4 years in the barrels. And we make peach tequila, almond tequila, coffee tequila. See, so we're gonna give you one of each. Are you ready to have a fun? Yeah. Okay. We start with blanco. We're gonna give you 1 little cup. Please hold it. Don't drink it. Not yet. Here in Jalisco, when we say salud, all together, we take a shot. Right? Okay. Let's go to the happy room.
Mucho borracho.
Right here. Just wait. Couple of Please have 1 little cup.